Hey fans and subscribers, this is your host Joe with the Gaming for Insight channel. And in this video, I want to show you a radial menu that you can create on the trackpad of the Steam Deck for Doom Eternal. So right now I have the Doom Eternal game selected on my Steam Deck, and I'm going to go to the controller icon here. I'm going to press A. And I am going to then select Edit Layout. And I am going to go down all the way to Virtual Menus. And I have created a virtual menu. I've just called it Test because I am building this out presently. Though we can go to Edit. So right now I am viewing the commands. And as you can see here, I have the menu that is circular. And so what I have decided to do is add the weapons from Doom Eternal as it would appear in the weapon wheel by holding down the right bumper in the game. And you can see here that I have the combat shotgun at 1, and I have the icon selected as well for that. So I just tried to find something similar to the combat shotgun, and I selected that. And for the button layout, what I wanted to do was I wanted to set this as one would play the game on mouse and keyboard. So the combat shotgun is going to be option 1, so the number 1 on the keyboard, which is why I have this selected here. Though you do have some other options, I will say, if you want to look at that as well. So everything from gamepad, we were on keyboard, you can do mouse, number pad. So here I have one selected for the combat shotgun, and it's highlighted in blue. And we can also go to the settings here. I have this set as regular press, but there are other options as well. That just works best for me. We can rename the command. So right now I have it named as combat shotgun. And we can add an extra command, a sub command if we want. Though again, I'm just trying to create the weapon wheel, so I haven't engaged in looking at the extra command and sub command, but just to show there is some intricacy here on what you would like to do. I will look at the settings here. I do not have hold to repeat enabled. I do not have haptic feedback enabled, but that is an option for you. These are set at default for me, these options here. So what I have done is I have the combat shotgun, I have the heavy cannon. So notice how the blue highlight is moving through the weapon wheel. I have the plasma rifle, rocket launcher, super shotgun, ballista, chain gun, and the BFG 9000 are of course favorite. And what you can actually do is you can add a radial button if you would like to do that. And let's say in this weapon wheel, if you want to customize this even further, I did try to fully emulate what is the weapon wheel in the game. But in the case that you would like to add to this, you can add a virtual menu entry here. And so let's say you want to go to the keyboard. I'm using the left bumper to traverse here. And let's say you want to make it 0. So we can select that, and as you can see, radial button 9 has been created, and you see that highlighted in blue on the side here. So what we can do is we can choose a icon for this, and we have some options here. So if we wanted to do a magic based icon, we could do that. Let's say we want to make it the hammer, and we can choose our color here if we want. We can make it blue. And then we can have our backgrounds be this color, and we can select done. So as you can see, I have a colored icon. I did not have these colored above, though you can do that if you would like. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and just delete this because I do not need it. So we can remove commands like that. And that is our weapon wheel. And you can also add a center command if you would like to do that. So if you want something in the center, you can, let's say we want to do 0 again. So as you can see, 0 has come up in the center. And we can select a icon for that as well. All right, so let's test this out and see how it works in the game. Okay, so I am in my instance here of Doom Eternal. So right now, I am just going to show you how the weapon wheel works. So I just have my thumb here and just lightly touching the trackpad here on the right hand side, and this allows me to traverse and hover over the different icons here. And then if I want to just press one, so right now the combat shotgun is what is selected, but let's say I want to switch to heavy cannon, then I just press down and I can just switch weapons here as need be. So instead of going here and then having to use this right joystick to select it, which may be awkward for some, I found it not as convenient and accessible to do this instead of just have the trackpad here when going into combat. Very easy to switch, and you may want to customize this so that when you just have your finger over it and let go, you actually can select that weapon. But just in case, I'd rather just be able to press like I am right now. So let me go into some combat and give you an idea of how accessible this actually is. So here's our combat shotgun. And so I'm going to switch weapons like so. And if I want to switch again, that's the BFG. I can go to this one. Find some additional combat here that I can show you. So again, we'll switch. So we can go back to our shotgun, or we can go to the plasma since this guy has a shield. Okay, and that's going to be a quick video here on creating a weapon wheel on the trackpad here as a virtual menu. I hope this video serves as helpful to you in utilizing this trackpad on the Steam Deck, as it is very versatile. Let me know in the comments how you are using the trackpad, and if you have anything similar to the weapon wheel when playing Doom Eternal. I'm looking forward to reading the comments on that. So with that, let me leave you now with the words of Commander Shepard from Mass Effect. I should go.